Yes, hello, Ian Nepomniachtchi. Welcome to Düsseldorf. You play the first year for us in Schachbundesliga. How has it been for you so far?
Well, thank you for the warm welcome. Yeah, actually, that's my first Bundesliga season ever. And as far as I remember, when I was like 15 or 16, one of the teams would offer me to play, but I mean, it was still not so simple for for a teenager, to travel back and forth. So somehow it didn't go. It didn't lead any there, and well, also I think in the pandemic years, one of the teams contacted me, but also it wasn't easy to perform because of like all the restrictions. So yeah, it was. I mean, I think my first ever weekend was, I would say, in November. It was like even the short weekend. It was one game instead of two. So I mean, it was a little bit new experience just to travel for 2 days to play one game of chess. Yeah, okay, it was an interesting game. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I've heard a lot about the tournament. Of course, I follow the tournament when there are weekends because a lot of interesting games are being played. So of course, it's very, very good for audience. Yeah, it's very friendly towards the viewers, for people, and like everyone can come and observe. Yeah, so this reminds me of like some tournaments which were held in my hometown, and it's not as official as I would as you would say about like any big team event. Yeah, I think it's a very good atmosphere here.
Yeah, I think also we had lots of visitors today. Obviously, a great team as our opponent, Baden-Baden.
Yeah.
Overall, it looks good. How was your game against Firouzja?
Well, I think I surprised him a little bit in the opening with second move knight c6, so he would normally expect the patchwork defense, knight f6. But I also thought all right, sometimes you have to try something new. Yeah, so it was quite a calm game, and I think there was no major chances for white or for black for the game. I think it was more or less high quality. I mean, I think at some point I could try for more, but I picked the wrong option, went after a5 pawn. And of course, this indicates my big lack of understanding of these positions. Yeah, but and then okay, just it would still be equal, but maybe it was me who would be forced to make a couple of precise moves. So it wasn't too difficult, but still, yeah. And then yeah, not much to say. So when he offers me a draw, I mean, okay, I was a bit surprised. I thought he would probably push a little bit for a win, but of course the position was equal, yeah, zeros, according to the engine. Though, I mean, yeah, I checked how's normally whenever you get a draw offer, you check how the match is doing, how the guys are doing, and then you decide. But in my case, it was I mean, I didn't really consider to play it on because of course I think no one is risking anything in the final position.
Are you generally, when you're playing black, more trying to equalize, or doesn't it matter whether you play white or black that you push for a win?
Well, I mean, it's as much pushing for a win as the opponent wants it. Yeah, so if the white is ambitious, of course the position becomes quite unbalanced and you get a chance. But let's say if white is plays a solid game, yeah, without some big adventures, it's uneasy to even when you get a messy position at the board, it's sometimes, I mean, for example, my previous game against Frederick Svane, it was quite unclear to my taste, and I thought I was pressing, but when I analyzed, it also was pretty much about equality, all was well controlled. So of course, if you generally with black, normally you're satisfied with a draw because especially it's a team competition. Yes, so first and foremost you shouldn't lose, and then okay, of course, if you're given a chance, you should try to push, but. This rarely happens in these team competitions.
In the Blitz World Championship, you were down 2-0 against Magnus, and then in the fourth game you played the French. I play myself the French, and it's always a bit difficult also to fight. But you did fight for the win with the French, and with this extraordinary move, knight e4. So that was really
93, I guess.
93. That was really a very special moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, okay, it didn't feel that special during the game because I mean, I think I was very, very confused that I thought any move should be winning, but in fact, I couldn't say victory for quite some time. I mean, okay, in fact, I spent I was had like about a minute left, and I was trying to calculate some lines, and then I didn't see like a clear win, and then I used like the old trick they teach kids. So in the first position, first you calculate all the possible checks. And one of the checks, first I saw, all right, I'm not getting mated, and his king is not running away. And then I saw that, after queen takes e3, I thought, in the worst case, I can just go to the endgame with the next pawn. But then I saw that, queen e3, there is also d4. So then I can't really recall if I then played knight e3. I was sure I'm winning, probably not, but I was sure it's like the best option.
Okay.
So like rook g8, king f1, and then it goes to nowhere, and like d4 also king f1, probably he runs away. So yeah, it was a good find, but it was only like 2-2, and it was like still more games to be played.
You have played 2 times for the World Championship, and also last time was the Candidates Tournament. That was very close in the end. We all suffered with you and Fabiano during that last game, and especially the last moments, when you were talking. So there will be the next round again for the candidates. You will be trying to qualify again?
Yeah, of course. So unlike Fabiano, I still have to qualify. So I think Fabiano is, I guess this year he won't have like too many, I don't think he will be motivated too much because he already qualified for the candidates. So this is, of course, the main tournament we win like at least next year for him. And as for me, I probably have to try my best at every tournament because it comes down to the World Cup, which is always very unpredictable because it's chaos system, or the Grand Swiss, which is maybe a little bit more controlled, but also it's a Swiss tournament and anything can happen. Either we have this FIDE circuit, which is rather could be called FIDE circus as well, though. But this is, I think, designed especially for the young players who can, go from one open tournament to another tournament, like our junior Gassi last year, and play just a lot. And I'm not claiming that I'm too old or something or rusty, but of course I would expect myself to be more happy with this schedule, let's say 15 years ago than now. And I'll try to play as much as possible, and also, of course, there are some restrictions because I come from Russia, so I'm not welcome to at some tournaments. But whenever I can play, I will, and I will try to qualify through any possible way.
Very good. We wish you all the luck for qualifying and also for tomorrow's game. Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting.
Thank you.